Welcome back to the Book MBA channel, the place where powerful books meet powerful minds. Have you ever set a goal and then watched it fade into the background of distractions and procrastination? Have you ever said, "This time I'll stick with it," only to fall off track just days later? Today we're unlocking the secrets to consistency, grit, and long-term achievement. We're diving deep into a life-changing book, How to Be Disciplined by Sheldon Howe, a powerful guide that shows us how to stop waiting for motivation and start living a life of purpose-driven action. So grab your headphones, lean in, and let's master the one trait that builds empires, transforms lives, and rewrites destinies: discipline. This is the ultimate summary of how to be disciplined, only on the Book MBA channel. Chapter 1. Discipline is not a talent, it's a choice. Sheldon Howe begins with a bold truth. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's not genetic. It's not a gift. It's a decision, made every day, moment by moment, he tells us. Discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. You see, most people think they need motivation to act. But motivation is like a spark. It comes and goes. Discipline? That's the fuel that keeps the fire alive. The first mindset shift this book delivers is this: you don't need to feel like doing something in order to do it. Feelings don't build habits. Action does. Howe challenges us to detach action from emotion. Don't wait to feel ready. Do it anyway. This is the first sign of a disciplined mind. Chapter 2. The why behind the willpower. Here's where things get deep. Sheldon says that discipline without purpose is torture. But discipline connected to a meaningful why becomes power. He guides you through a crucial exercise. Define your why. Why do you want to wake up early? Why do you want to eat healthy? Why do you want to write that book, start that business, or run that marathon? Your why is your anchor. When you don't feel like showing up, your why reminds you who you are and where you're going. Discipline isn't about control. It's about direction. So right now, ask yourself, what's my why? Chapter 3. Kill the myth of willpower. We've all heard it. I just don't have enough willpower. But Howe breaks this myth wide open. Willpower is finite. Like a battery, it drains as the day goes on. That's why the most disciplined people don't rely on willpower. They rely on systems and structure. They design their environment to make discipline easier. Want to eat clean? Don't bring junk food into the house. Want to read more? Keep your phone in another room. Want to work out every morning? Sleep in your gym clothes. The most successful people don't count on themselves to make the right choice in the moment. They plan ahead so that the right choice is the easiest one. That's not weakness. That's smart discipline. Chapter 4. The power of micro-commitments. One of the most powerful tools in this book is the idea of micro-commitments. Howe explains, the brain resists big, overwhelming goals, but it loves small wins. Want to build a habit of writing? Commit to writing just one sentence. Want to start working out? Commit to putting on your shoes and walking for 5 minutes. Once you start, momentum takes over. Start tiny. Stay consistent. Then expand. That's the roadmap to unshakable habits. Remember, discipline isn't about doing everything today. It's about doing something today, no matter how small. Chapter 5. Identity is the key. Here's a question that can change your life. Who are you becoming? Sheldon Howe says that the most powerful form of discipline isn't forcing yourself to do something. It's believing that it's who you are. If you see yourself as just lazy, unmotivated, or not a morning person, your behavior will match that identity. But if you start saying, "I'm the kind of person who follows through," your actions will follow. Discipline flows from identity, so shift your inner dialogue. I'm not trying to quit smoking. I'm a non-smoker. I'm not trying to write a book. I'm a writer. I'm not trying to get in shape. I'm an athlete in training. Tell yourself the story you want to live, and then live it. Chapter 6. Eliminate the negotiation. This part hits hard. Howe says, discipline dies in negotiation. Every time you wake up and ask yourself, should I get up or sleep in? You've already lost half the battle. The key? Decide once, then remove the decision. If you want to go to the gym every day, don't ask yourself every morning. Just go. If you want to write daily, don't think about it. Open the document and begin. Make discipline automatic by killing the debate in your head. Decide once, then act like it's not optional, because it isn't. Chapter 7. Build rituals, not routines. Most people try to create strict, inflexible routines, and when life gets in the way, everything falls apart. Howe flips this around. He says, focus on rituals instead. Rituals are symbolic, meaningful actions that anchor your behavior. For example, lighting a candle before journaling, playing the same playlist before a workout, drinking a cup of tea before sitting down to write. These small cues tell your brain, it's time to enter a focused, disciplined state. Rituals create flow. Flow creates momentum. And momentum creates discipline. Chapter 8. Fail forward and keep moving. Here's the truth. You will mess up. You'll miss a day. You'll fall off track. But disciplined people don't aim for perfection. They aim for consistency over time. Howe calls it the never miss twice rule. If you slip up today, bounce back tomorrow. Don't let a one-day slip become a 3-week spiral. Discipline isn't about never failing, it's about never quitting. Don't beat yourself up. Don't throw the whole plan away. Just return to the path, one step at a time. Chapter 9. The environment always wins. Sheldon makes a crucial point. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower ever will. Want to be focused? Clean your workspace. Want to eat healthier? Stock your fridge with good options. Want to avoid distractions? Delete tempting apps. Discipline isn't just internal, it's external. The most disciplined people design their surroundings to make success easier. Be ruthless about what's around you, because your habits will always reflect it. Chapter 10. Discipline is freedom. We usually think of discipline as restriction, as saying no, but Howe ends the book with a powerful reframe. Discipline is not about saying no to pleasure. It's about saying yes to purpose. It's not about sacrifice. It's about choosing something bigger. Every time you show up, even when it's hard, you're building the life you want. Every disciplined action is a brick in the foundation of your future. And in that future, you're not overwhelmed. You're not regretful. You're not stuck. You're free. Free to create. Free to grow. Free to become the person you were meant to be. That's what discipline truly gives us. So now you know. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up when it matters. It's not about motivation. It's about movement. Even when you don't feel like it. It's not about forcing yourself. It's about forging yourself into someone stronger, someone sharper, someone unstoppable. And that's the message of Sheldon Howe's How to Be Disciplined, a manual not just for habits, but for a meaningful life. If you found value in this breakdown, like, comment, and subscribe to the Book MBA channel, where we turn books into blueprints for success. And remember, discipline isn't a punishment. It's a passport to the life you dream of living. This is the Book MBA channel, and we'll see you in the next one.